Hello guys, welcome to our channel Senpai Same. For this video, we will continue for the chapter 2 of Solo Leveling, the Dual Dungeon. If you haven't watched our previous video, you can find the link in the description below. And before we will start, this video contains spoilers ahead, from the anime and manga series. You can stop watching the video if you don't want to be spoiled. And if you continue, additional disclaimer notice. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notification for upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get started. In front, Mr. Song and other strong hunter had taken the lead. Mr. Kim asked him as he walked alongside Song.
We've walked really far, haven't we? Shouldn't we consider the time we need to escape from here as well? How long have we been walking?
Kim looked at his wristwatch.
Around 40 minutes. A gate shuts down completely 1 hour after the boss is killed, so we have a window of 20 minutes left or so. If we can't see the boss in the next 20 minutes, I suggest that we should just give up.
I guess so. Mr. Kim? It's dark out in front, so why don't you position yourself behind me?
The very back of the group was the spot reserved for Song Jinwoo, who was injured pretty badly not too long ago, and Lee Juhui, who didn't possess any combat skills whatsoever. Jinwoo looked at Lee Juhui and apologized.
Pardon me, I'm really sorry.
I'm fine, so you don't need to mind me.
Jinwoo cautiously studied Juhui's expression before he asked her again.
Are you really fine?
That prompted Juhui to shift her gaze towards him.
Of course I'm not. Are you out of your mind? If you were stabbed a couple of inches higher, you'd have a hole in your heart by now. And, what about those injuries on your arms and legs? I worked so hard to heal you somehow, yet you wish to throw yourself into yet another dungeon? Plus, you don't even know where we're going, too.
She spoke so quickly that Jinwoo felt like his mind was getting numb from hearing her.
Wait, now that I think about it, I owe Miss Juhui a lot, don't I?
When Jinwoo looked dispirited, Juhui also felt a bit bad about scolding him just now, and her attitude softened up considerably.
You're really sorry?
Yes, I am.
Juhui fell into a deep contemplation for a bit, before she began gazing at him with the corner of her eyes and her lips slowly arched up.
If you're really sorry, then how about you buy me dinner sometime?
Now that was a totally unexpected offer. Jinwoo looked at her with an expression of surprise. When Jinwoo hesitated with his answer, Juhui's cheeks began puffing up like a balloon.
You don't want to buy me dinner?
It happened, right then. Suddenly, it became quite hectic out in front. Then someone said,
We found it. It's the boss chamber.
Jinwoo and Juhui's gazes automatically shifted to the front. And they saw a huge stone door blocking the passage. Hunters immediately surrounded this door.
What is this? Why is there a door at the end of the cavern? Have we ever encountered a boss chamber with a door before? This is definitely the first time, I'm sure of it. Doesn't this feel strangely dangerous?
Hunters began to express their doubts and fears one at a time. Since their own lives were on the line here, they had to be cautious and meticulous. However, if one were to become too cautious, one would end up failing to grasp the heaven-sent opportunity in the first place. Mr. Song figured this was one such case.
Are you all planning to return empty-handed after coming this far?
Song placed his hands on the door. A couple of hunters began recalling rumors of dual dungeons.
I heard that there are incredible treasures hidden within dual dungeons.
Yeah. What if there were incredible treasures hidden with the dual dungeon just as the rumors said, and the monsters beyond this door were about the same difficulty as the rank D or E creatures we fought until now? I can't let that old man monopolize all the treasure. No freaking way. postnatal care, the school fee for my kids, and let's not forget, this month's rent is almost due, too.
The opinions of the hunters were now on the same page. Jinwoo, too, steeled himself.
I can't return home with just a single rank E magic crystal. If we score big today, then things might improve at home for a while.
Jinwoo nervously swallowed down his saliva. Juhui saw his determined expression and asked him,
Is that how the expression of someone who's a hunter as a hobby looks like?
Who'd bet their lives in their main line of profession nowadays? Unless it's a hobby, obviously.
Song pushed the dungeon's door and it creaked open. There must have been some sort of mechanism installed on the heavy-looking door, since the physical strength of a 60-year-old man was enough to easily open it. Now that the door was wide open, the huge open interior revealed itself. Hunters hurriedly rushed in. As soon as the hunters set foot inside, flames erupted at the numerous torches packed tightly on the walls all at the same time. Thanks to that, the interior brightened up considerably.
What's the heck? The lights came on by themselves? First time seeing a dungeon like this one. Something's different about this place.
Hunters cautiously studied their surroundings. The overall atmosphere of the place was similar to that of an ancient temple. Several hunters shrunk back and shuddered slightly. Leaving behind the scared hunters, the 3-4 strongest of the group went in deeper. The interior was nonsensically huge.
That thing over there. And no freaking way, that thing is the boss, right?
In the deepest part of the dome, something humongous sat on the throne just as big as itself. It was none other than a huge stone statue of a god. Shocked gasps leaked out from the hunters. Hunters began nervously swallowing their saliva near the foot of the god statue. They worried about this statue being the dungeon's boss. However, the statue did not budge an inch. What a fortunate thing that was. Even Song spat out a sigh of relief.
Okay, everyone. Spread out.
Now that they found some leeway, hunters split among themselves and began searching around the vicinity.
I don't think there's a single monster in here.
You think so too? Never mind a monster. I can't even see a single bug too.
On the walls, countless torches could be found there. And in front of these walls, more stone statues, slightly taller than a human being, stood tall and unmoving, found at a certain distance from one another.
They are all rather beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah. It's like they are works of art.
Then, Song found something beneath his feet.
Isn't this a magic formation?
He found a magic formation that he had never seen before located in the middle of this temple. It was then someone called Mr. Song. One of the hunters discovered a statue that was different from others and called out to Song. Song stopped studying the magic formation and got up from the floor. Other hunters all gathered around the statue Song was headed off to. Only this statue featured a pair of wings and carried a stone slate. What the hunters focused on was the letters carved into this slate. Song took a sweeping look at the slate and muttered to no one in particular.
It's rune alphabet. Words that could not be found anywhere on Earth, and found only within dungeons. Only the hunters who had awakened the magic-related professions could decipher them. The laws of the Karudanan Temple.
Song read the very first verse. With a deeply nervous face, Jinwoo listened to the contents of the slate, as read out by Mr. Song. However, someone suddenly tugged at his arm. When he looked back, he spotted Juhui and her deathly pale complexion. Hello guys! Did you enjoy the video? For now this is where the video ends, and on our next upload we will continue with the chapter 3, commencement of the attack. Thank you guys for watching the video with me. That's all for today and see you all on our next video.